Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are joining me for the first time today. My name is Lucy, and today, as you can probably see, so if you do want to see how I created this gorgeous brown look with a pop of yellow on my inner corner, then please do keep watching. Okay, so I have just finished doing my brows. I actually used the Morphe brow pencil today in the shade Latte, which is a slight bit darker than I normally go, but I think they turned out okay anyway. I have also just primed my lids using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and now I'm good to go with the eyeshadow. So I was a bit confused about what I wanted to film today. I haven't really got any fresh ideas in mind ready to go, and then I got a few messages on my Instagram saying that you guys wanted to see a more daytime summery kind of look. So I thought of a look instantly that will go really well for this kind of a theme, and I hope you guys do enjoy. So for this look I am taking some inspiration from the Kylie Jenner look with Makeup by Ariel, I think it was. Anyway, I'll leave it on screen here. You've probably seen it before. It's the brown kind of look with the pop of yellow. I just really think that is such a summery look, considering the colour yellow. You kind of think of the sun and just summer, and I don't know, I just love the colour yellow. It's my favourite colour, so that's what I'm going to do today. This is a really easy look and very easy to follow, so I hope you guys can follow along and recreate the look. And if you do, then don't forget to tag me on my Instagram, which is at Lsgmakeup, because I would love to see your recreations. So for today's look, I wanted to use a different palette that I don't really use very often at all. I realised that I have so many palettes that I haven't used, so I've decided to pick up one that I haven't used before. This is the Morphe 24G Grand Glam palette. As you can see, this is a pretty old palette now. I don't actually know if they sell this anymore, I'm not too sure, but I just thought it would be perfect for this because I'm going for a brown look and there's lots of different shades of brown in here, so this is the one I'm going to use today. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the shade Brew, which is this warm brown shade down here, and I'm just going to pack that through my crease. If you guys do have any video suggestions, please do leave them in the comments below, because I am struggling to think of ideas. Every time I come to film, I'm like, oh, what shall I film today? Because unless I've got like a new collection or a new product to review, then I'm not really sure what videos you guys like to see. So please do let me know. I know a lot of you have been asking for a skincare routine, but I'm not actually going to film that. So please don't recommend that in the comments below, because I physically don't have a skincare routine to share with you. I really wish I did, just to put an end to all the questions, but I just use moisturizer. I use the Simple moisturizer, and that's literally as far as my skincare routine goes. Now I'm taking the shade Baked, which is the one in the bottom left hand corner, on a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to blend out that brown. And to finish up that blend, I'm using the shade Creamer, which is this shade right here. It's a really nude sort of browny shade, and I'm just taking that on a Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush. And then I'm just going back to the shade before, which was Baked, and just blending that back in. Now I'm taking the shade Boxy from this palette, which is a dark brown shimmer shade, and I'm going to pack that onto my lid with my finger. Now that we have the basis of that brown eyeshadow look done, I'm taking the Sample Beauty The Cult palette. This is one of my favourite palettes in the whole wide world. I do have a discount code for Sample Beauty that I'll leave on the screen somewhere here if you do want to go ahead and use that. I'm going to take this shade here, which doesn't have a shade name, but it's the shimmery yellow shade in the palette, and I'm going to pack that on my inner corners. Now, just to add a little bit more pop to that yellow, I'm taking the Sample Beauty Stacy pigment, which is a gorgeous yellow shade. I seem to pick this up all the time at this time of year. I absolutely love this pigment, and I'm just going to pack that right on top of that shimmery shade. Obviously, it kind of goes without saying, you don't have to use any of these palettes, these products, to recreate this look. If you don't have a shimmery yellow pigment, then you can just use a shimmery other color, or you can use a matte yellow, or you can use any color under the sun. That's what I really love about these kind of looks, is that you can literally recreate them using any color scheme at all. I just love the pop of color on the inner corner. I really think it pulls the whole look together. I'm just going to go ahead and pop on some mascara and a pair of lashes as well to finish off this eye look. I'm going to use the Chloe Elizabeth lashes by Doll Beauty, and I'll be right back with you afterwards to do some glowy summery skin. So this morning I received this month's glossy box for June, and in it actually had an Avant. I don't actually know what that brand is. Avant? I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. It's called the Pro Perfecting Collagen Primer Touche Eclat. So I'm going to give this a try. It's basically just a primer for underneath your foundation. The Glossy Box team told me this is a really nice product, so I'm trusting their opinions and hopefully it will work nicely for me. So for my foundation today, I don't actually want anything too full coverage on the skin because this is a summer look, and if you're going out in the heat wearing this, then you don't want something really clogging your pores and really heavy. So I've got the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. Obviously, being a Total Control Drop Foundation, you can choose the kind of coverage you want with this. So I'm going to go for a lighter coverage with this one. However, I do think this is in too dark of a shade for me at the moment. This is in the shade Natural. So I'm also going in with a little bit of the e.l.f. foundation, which is in the shade Porcelain. This one is also got SPF 15 in it, so it's really good for people who are going out in the sunshine. It will keep you a little bit more protected from the sun. Now I'm taking the Peggy Sage Luminous Skin Concealer. I really like this concealer at the moment. I don't know what shade it is, unfortunately, because I can't really figure it out from the bottle. I'm going to assume that the shade is this one, which is Bonville, but that could be completely wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that's the shade. Now I'm just going to set that concealer in place before it starts to crease with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 05 Fair, and I'm just literally going under my eyes with that, maybe a little tiny bit across my forehead, but other than that I quite like to have my natural oils peeping through the foundation just to make it look a little bit more natural, so I don't ever set my full face. Another product I received in today's glossy box was the Lsgmakeup Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette. This one is in the shade Light. It comes with a bronzer, a blusher and a highlighter as well. So I'm just going to dip into the bronzer first to bronze up my cheeks, and then a little bit of the blusher and the highlighter too. For my lower lash line, I've got the NYX Off Tropic Pro liner in the shade Pineapple Punch, which is a gorgeous yellow shade which will really complement the colour on my inner corner, and I'm just going to take that on my waterline. Underneath my eye, I'm going to keep it nice and simple. I'm just going to go back into the same palette I used in the beginning, and I'm taking the shade Baked, which is the one I used through my crease, and just taking that under my lower lash line. And for my lips, I'm just going to finish up by taking the Morphe Coffee and Kissy liner with the Huda Beauty lipstick in the shade Staycation on top. So my camera cut off whilst I was doing the lips, but I ended up actually going for the Starfish liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then putting on top the Lottie London glossed clear gloss on top, and I really like the colour that it came out. I know we said we were going to make this a bright summery look, and the eyes definitely are, but I think that the lip looks a little bit heavy, but I just wanted to do a brown lip to tie in with the eyes. Obviously, the brown lip is completely optional. If I was actually wearing this, I'd probably wear no lipstick and just go in with a little bit of lip balm or Vaseline or something like that to give them a little bit of shine. But I just want to get some good pictures, so I put brown on. And this right here is my finished Kylie Jenner inspired summery makeup look. I really hope you guys did enjoy watching and you can follow along from this tutorial. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, a comment below, and also subscribe to my channel if you are not already, so you can keep up to date with all of my latest looks and just basically follow me on my journey. With that being said, you can also follow me over on my Instagram, which is at Lsgmakeup. I love seeing you guys over on there, so please do come and catch up with me there. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this look here, so thank you so much again for watching, you guys. I know this video was probably a really short and quick one, but I do hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!